It is your boy T with another Have You Seen That with T movie review, and today we are reviewing They Clone Tyrone. So finally Netflix dropped They Clone Tyrone. I saw the preview for this movie about half a year ago, maybe. Oh, actually it was over a year ago. I want to say the preview came out around October timeframe of last year. I saw a little snippet of it and I was excited, right? So this Netflix, movie starring Jamie Foxx, John Boyega, and Tiona Paris, they dropped a teaser trailer and I was just salivating, right? I was excited for this movie to drop. It finally came out and it did not disappoint, right? So They Clone Tyrone is a sci-fi comedy starring John Boyega as the titular Tyrone, even though his name was Fontaine in the movie. He plays a low-level drug dealer, kind of doing this thing in the outskirts of some city called the Glen, where, one day he's outside of his local bodega buying a beer or buying a 40, and he sees somebody who looks like him getting kidnapped, right? He ends up chasing down the getaway SUV that they were in. Him, I want to call her Tiana Taylor so bad, but Tiana Paris and Jamie Foxx ends up finding out this government conspiracy, or this conspiracy with a bunch of scientists creating clones of the local townsfolk, and using music and using fried chicken, of course, as these like brainwashing functions to try to control the population. So what do those three do? Of course, fight the power. They try to destroy the system there, and hilarity, chaos ensues. We had Kiefer Sutherland sighting in this movie. He played one of the main bad guys in the movie, and this was just a very funny, very well written movie, very timely, and just it was so out there. It was so fun. It was so funny. It was really hard to put into words what I was feeling while I was watching this movie. I was excited because it was so new. The world they built in this movie really sells the movie, right? You have to have the right actors. You have to have the right script. And you have to have the right setting, the right location to kind of make this story somewhat believable because it's so outlandish. But the way it's written, the way it's played, the way everyone acts in this movie, you just want to believe that something like this could be happening, right? And like John Boyega is such a phenomenal actor, right? What he does with what he has in this movie is just outstanding. He needs to be protected at all costs. Like, he is just phenomenal in this movie. Jamie Foxx, in one of his better acting roles, when he's not playing Jamie Foxx, when he gets to do different voices, different characters, that's where he shines the most. When he tries to play the straight guy, it doesn't really work for me. Jamie Foxx as a straight guy doesn't really work for me. He plays a pimp in this movie, and he is just phenomenal in this movie. And I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I think you will too. It is a Netflix original. It just dropped today on July 21st. Definitely you want to check out They Clone Tyrone if you have some time. It's free. It's on Netflix. Of course, everybody has a Netflix subscription. If you want to check out a funny movie, it's very in your face. There's a lot of racial undertones, overtones, everything stereotypical about black people is in this movie. So if you're easily offended, you might want to avoid They Clone Tyrone. But if you get the jokes, if you understand where they're coming from and you understand why this story is being told, you'll definitely enjoy the hell out of They Clone Tyrone. Don't say your boy T didn't warn you, and just let me know what you thought about They Clone Tyrone. Did you like the script? Did you like the action? I love the way it was shot. Did you love the cinematography of the movie? Or did you hate all of those things? Were those things just not your cup of tea? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of They Clone Tyrone. Definitely check it out this week if you're not going to see Barbie or Oppenheimer. Definitely there's an alternative to going to the theater this weekend, and They Clone Tyrone is definitely that alternative. Or you could catch up on Secret Invasion, but I wouldn't suggest that one. I would definitely suggest watching They Clone Tyrone. It's on Netflix, and I'll catch you next time.